When two products promise the same result, price becomes one of the biggest questions. If you've been shopping for a portable handheld vacuum sealer, you've probably noticed there's no shortage of options at different price points. So today, we're comparing a $60 vacuum sealer against a $40 to find out whether spending more actually gets you a better product. It's the FoodSaver versus the OWKAR, and we'll compare everything from the hardware and accessories to sealing performance, moisture handling, and overall usability to see which one truly delivers the better value. Let's begin! Starting with the OWKAR. This is the OWKAR vacuum sealer. Right away, it has a clean, premium look and feel. The plastic construction feels solid, and although it's lightweight, it doesn't feel cheap or flimsy in the hand. Now, the FoodSaver isn't bulky either, but it does rely on a charging dock, which may or may not be something you prefer. We'll get into that in a little bit. One thing we immediately noticed on the OWKAR is the built-in display. As soon as we press the button, it shows the remaining battery percentage, and when the vacuum process starts, the display also lets us know what's happening. It's a small touch, but it definitely makes the whole thing feel a bit more premium. The textured finish around the display also adds to that overall look. Moving around to the front, this compartment opens up. If you're vacuum sealing foods that contain a bit of liquid, any moisture that's pulled into the machine collects right here. There's a clearly marked maximum fill line inside, and it's definitely something you want to pay attention to. Going beyond that line could potentially damage the internals, so it's always better to keep the liquid below the maximum level. Inside, we also have the rubber sealing gasket, which helps create an airtight seal during the vacuum process. That's something you'll find on pretty much every vacuum sealer in this category. We've also got the OWKAR branding on top, along with this really nice pearl white finish. Overall, it has a modern design that looks pretty good sitting on a kitchen counter. One feature we really like is the USB-C charging port. Unlike the FoodSaver, this one charges with a standard USB-C cable, so you don't have to worry about carrying a proprietary charger around. The charging port is also covered with a rubber flap to help keep water and moisture out, which is always nice to see in a kitchen appliance. Now, let's move over to the FoodSaver. Just like the OWKAR, the FoodSaver also feels like a premium product. It's been around for a long time, and chances are you've probably seen one before. It's a well-established brand with a solid reputation, and a lot of people already use FoodSaver products at home. The overall design also gives off that high-end feel. Everything feels well put together, and you can tell it's aimed at the premium side of the market. One feature that immediately stands out is the dedicated marinate button. Besides the standard vacuum sealing mode, it also has a separate marinating mode that's specifically designed for meats, fish, and other foods you want to marinate more quickly. Instead of using a display like the OWKAR, the FoodSaver relies on LED indicator lights. Different lights come on depending on whether you're using the regular vacuum function or the marinate mode. It gets the job done, although you don't get the battery percentage like you do on the OWKAR. Charging also works differently. Rather than plugging in a USB-C cable, the FoodSaver sits on its own dedicated charging dock. You simply place it on the dock when you're done using it, and it'll charge automatically. If it stays on your kitchen countertop all the time, that's actually pretty convenient. Just like the OWKAR, it also uses a rubber sealing gasket to create an airtight seal while vacuum sealing. One feature that's unique to the FoodSaver is the included vacuum container system. Along with the vacuum sealer itself, you also get this reusable storage container that can be used both for long-term food storage and for marinating. When you vacuum seal the container, the indicator drops down to show that the air has been removed. Then, whenever you want to open it, you simply rotate the valve back to the center position, letting air back inside. The container itself feels really well made. It's constructed from BPA-free food-grade plastic and is designed for everyday kitchen use as well as long-term food storage. Now let's talk about what comes in the box with each one. Starting with the OWKAR, it includes a generous selection of reusable vacuum bags. They're easy to use, and as long as you don't damage them, you can reuse them many times. If you ever need more, replacement bags are available as well. Another nice thing is that OWKAR also offers compatible vacuum storage containers in multiple sizes. So if you prefer using hard containers instead of bags for certain foods, that's an option you can add to the system as well. Then we got a sealing clip that makes sealing the bags a little quicker and easier. Now over to the FoodSaver. It also comes with its own reusable bags, along with a sealing clip. The clip itself feels a little more premium, and some of the included bags are specifically designed for marinating. Of course, you can still use those same bags for regular food storage as well. One thing we do like about the marinating bags is that they're designed to catch excess liquid during the vacuum process. That helps keep the vacuum system cleaner, especially when you're working with meat or foods that release moisture. And during our testing, once the bags were fully vacuum sealed, they became nice and firm. Then, as soon as we released the vacuum, they returned right back to their normal shape. Now, it's time to see how these two actually perform. We started with a simple vacuum sealing test using sunflower seeds. The FoodSaver sealed the bag successfully, but the whole process took noticeably longer than we expected. At one point, we were even wondering if it had finished because it was taking its time. Then we repeated the exact same test with the OWKAR. After pressing the button and letting it do its thing, the vacuum process finished within just a few seconds. The bag ended up feeling tighter, and the suction was actually strong enough to crush one of the sunflower seeds inside. Based on that test alone, this one definitely seemed to have stronger suction and completed the vacuum sealing process much faster. Next, we moved on to actual food. We vacuum sealed cornflakes, vegetables, and chicken using both systems. For the vegetables, we used one of OWKAR's larger reusable bags. While the FoodSaver used its reusable vacuum container. Both of them removed the air successfully and created a nice airtight seal. After that, we tried sealing raw chicken. Since chicken naturally releases moisture, this was a good opportunity to see how each unit handled liquids. Both vacuum sealers pulled moisture toward their collection systems, but during our testing, the OWKAR seemed to do a slightly better job of holding that liquid inside the collection chamber instead of letting it flow back into the bag. One thing that makes the FoodSaver convenient is its charging dock. You can place it back on the dock after use, so it stays charged and ready for the next job. The trade-off is that you're fully dependent on that dock since there's no USB-C charging port. It also means you have to bring the dock when you travel. Beyond that, the dedicated vacuum and marinate modes are a useful advantage. The separate marinating function is designed specifically for that task, which can give you better results than a standard vacuum cycle. You also get a reusable vacuum container for both storage and marinating. On the other hand, the lack of a battery percentage display makes it harder to know exactly how much charge remains. Also get only 4 reusable bags in the box, while extra bags and containers can cost more. Still, FoodSaver's long-standing reputation gives buyers some added confidence. On the other side, the OWKAR focuses more on flexibility, especially with USB-C charging. You can charge it at home, in the car, or from a power bank, which makes it more convenient for travel. It also has a built-in display, so you can see the exact battery percentage instead of relying on indicator lights. During our testing, the OWKAR delivered stronger suction and finished vacuum sealing faster than the FoodSaver. The reusable bags felt durable, the sealing clip was smooth to use, and you get many more bags in the box. So, after spending time with both of these, here's where we landed. At the end of the day, both vacuum sealers do exactly what they're supposed to do. They remove air, seal food properly, and help keep it fresh for longer. If you value a well-established brand, plus extras like a dedicated marinating function and a reusable vacuum container included in the box, the FoodSaver is still a great choice. But if you're looking for the better overall value, the OWKAR is the one we'd pick. It sealed bags faster in our testing, offers a more feature-rich design with USB-C charging and a battery display, includes far more reusable bags, and all at a lower price. So while the FoodSaver remains a dependable option, we think the $40 OWKAR delivers the better overall package for the way most people will use a portable, handheld vacuum sealer. That's our comparison between the $60 FoodSaver and the $40 OWKAR. Let us know down in the comments which one you choose and why. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace!